Hello, here is a level 2 question. We have negative a minus 7 is equal to negative 3a plus 11. So let's go and solve that. All right, well, we have a's on the left-hand side of the equation and the right-hand side of the equation. So that's just a bit difficult to solve. So what we want to do is we want only to have the a's on one side of the equation. Now, it really doesn't matter which side of the equation we're going to work on. But it's slightly easier, and only slightly, just to get rid of the a's that are smaller, okay, as opposed to getting rid of the a's that are bigger. So what's smaller, negative 1a or negative 3a? Well, negative 3 is more negative, so it's smaller, okay? So we're going to get rid of the negative 3a. So how do we get rid of, negative 3a? Well, how do you get rid of minus something? You add something. So instead of negative 3a, we're going to add 3a to both sides. Okay, so we're going to add 3a to both sides. When we add 3a to this side, it's gone, and we're left with 11. When we add 3a to the other side, 3a added to negative a is positive 2a. All right, so the reason we took it from the smaller side was to end up with positive values for a, so we wouldn't have to then, get rid of that negative. You'll see what I'm talking about later on. Now I have 2a minus 7 equals 11. I want to get rid of the minus 7. So to get rid of negative 7, I'm going to add 7 to both sides. So that gives me 2a equals 11 plus 7, 18. Now I want to get rid of the 2. The 2 is multiplying the a, so I'm going to divide both sides by 2. So if we divide this side by 2, we're left with a. If we divide the right-hand side by 2, we're left with 9. So a equals 9. All right, and that's our answer. So here we are back in the program, and a is 9. So we just put in 9 like that, and return. All right, here's another question. Negative x plus 4 is equal to negative 2x plus 8. Let's solve that. So here we have negative x plus 4 equals negative 2x plus 8. I want all the x's on one side. I have more x's on the left-hand side than the right-hand side because negative x is bigger than negative 2x. So I want to get rid of the negative 2x. So how do I get rid of negative 2x? Well, I'm going to add 2x to it, and it will cancel, and it will make 0. So if we add, we always do the opposite, by the way, right? So if you have negative 2x, do plus 2x, all right? I have 2a here. Hold on. So we're going to add 2x to both sides. So when I add 2x to the right-hand side, it's gone, like it makes 0. So we're left with 8. And when we add 2x to the left-hand side, 2x take away x is just 1x. So we have x plus 4 equals 8. I want to get rid of the 4. The 4 is adding to the x. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. And that gives me x equals positive 4 as our answer. So let's enter that as our answer. X equals 4, like that. And press return. Okay, here we have, let's do one more question. We have negative 11m plus 3 is equal to 9m plus 23. All right, so let's figure it out. I want to get all my m's on one side. I have more m's on the right-hand side, so I want to get rid of the negative 11m's from the left-hand side. So to get rid of negative 11m's, we're going to add 11m's. Okay, so when we put the plus 11m's together with the negative 11m's, you get 0. Okay, and 0 plus 3 is 3. So we're left with 3 on the left-hand side. If I add 11m's to the right-hand side, my 9m's add to the 11m's to give us 20m's. So we have 3 is equal to 20m's plus 23. Now I want to get my 20m's all alone, so I'm going to get rid of that 23 by subtracting 23 from both sides. When I subtract the 23 from the left-hand side, we end up doing 3 take away 23 is negative 20. So we have negative 20 is equal to positive 20m. I want to get rid of this 20, that is multiplying the m, so I'm going to divide both sides by 20, do the opposite. And so negative 20 divided by 20 is negative 1. So we have negative 1 equals m. And that's our final answer. Let's see if it's right. Coincidence? Anyways, have a good night. That's level 2. Stay tuned for level 3.